What's going on, everyone? It's Luke here again, going to bring you another Mr. FBA video. So today we are basically going to be going over what stock not to buy for online arbitrage. So what I mean by that is, yes, obviously this product could be bought and sold on Amazon, and I'll go ahead and show you that there's plenty of products that are basically all to do with, say, skinny tan. Now, this is just an example. Do not think that this is the only one. But the reason I brought it up is because I know that this has caused issues in the past. One of my prep service clients has been, was with me for a very long time. Basically had an issue with one of these products. I'm not sure if it was to do with counterfeit or the customer basically didn't like something, sent it back in. He just said it was not new, not sold as new, and it was second hand, which it can get damaged, or maybe they thought it was fake because with some beauty products they change the packaging every so often, so that the actual product looks different to what a customer may have seen on, say, Superdrug or down in like Boots or something. And so I'm going to just go over this product or a couple of products and just explain to you why you can go ahead and sell it, fine. But the problem will occur when an issue arises with a customer, and Amazon then may ask you for proof that your product is legitimate, it's brand new. Basically, they normally ask you, can you provide invoices for this product for the last 365 days or 180 days? I can't remember exactly how long it is. But that's at least either half a year or a year. So you have to basically provide all of the different invoices or email receipts, basically just proof that the number that you have actually sold on Amazon is the same number you have bought. That's usually how it works. So it's not even just the last batch that you've bought, it's total ever. So say that you maybe bought some like down in Boots, I don't know, and then you bought some in like TK Maxx, because TK Maxx used to, you know, and I've done this. Back in the day, I used to go to TK Maxx, pick up some fake tans thing, whatever it was. I can't remember what it was now. Fake bake. That was it. Fake bake. Go and sell it, and you would do great. But the problem is that you have to. Well, yeah, I can provide these things and stuff. But if you source a hell of a lot over the years from various different retailers, then online, then this, basically you just got to be really, really, really careful with your products. And also, I saw in one of the groups, basically a person was doing similar to this, but I don't know, I think it was just, I don't know, another bundle product. They're basically buying a batch of products and separating each item. The problem occurs is that when you have to provide proof, especially when you have not just one purchase, you've got to provide it for basically for all of them you've ever bought, it comes difficult, and I'll show you why. So I've sold these products before as well because they were really good. And this is, as you can see, it says offer, and you get, and so you look at it and think Dragon's Den. You know, this was some Dragon's Den back in the day, legitimate website. Now they have almost no customer service for one, and they sell very good value bundles. So if you actually look, you basically get 5 items. Now, if we read this, let's just go to the full product details here. Now, this video is showing you, just so you know, this is the example. I said it was, but this is the example. There's so many different products that are very similar from all different websites. Yeah, especially when it comes to beauty, you normally get bundles as well. So just be aware that it isn't. Don't think, I'm not selling that item. That's fine. I'm good. You know, just bear this in mind. And I even got to the point now where I'm adding my business name on all of my like details, so my delivery address, and putting it on the billing address. I'm putting my name, and then underneath, like even if it's in address line 2, I'm putting my business name, so that in the event I have to actually pass it, I've not only just got my name, but I also have more backup so that they can definitely match the business name, if you get what I'm trying to say. So I'm trying to. But these are things you come across over time, and you may not necessarily realise or even think it's going to be an issue or whatever you want to call it. So this is the product. So let's just double check what you get here. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, you get these 5 items here. Okay. Now let's just go on to Amazon, and that's a gradual tan up, skinny tan. Yes, a skinny tan. So here it is. Now, want to see the product? It's going to be a 9,000 in beauty for FBA sellers. La 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 la. Gorgeous shop. They seem to have massively undercut this product over time. It used to sell at it's about 15 quid, but it's now 12. You know, that eats in, doesn't it, to things. So you can see here, this one item is selling at £13. Yeah. Well, obviously all of them are only 30 quid, so I think the mitt can sell for 8 or 9, and or it did, and then you get what I'm trying to say. Now this might not actually be profitable, but they sell over time. They sell so many different bundles, and you sometimes get emails. So the emails will be better offers, and they can it just looks so good. And this is for all the retailers as well. They send you offers like you get an extra 15% off, 10% off, this, that, and the other on top of the bundles, and it ends up you basically being like, oh my god, I'm going to double my money. It's too good, you know, it's not too good to be true, but it's too good to resist passing up. But you've got to be aware that it can lead to issues down the line. So obviously this item is specifically this. So you can see, it's very obvious that it is there because it says gradual tanner, and you can read it down here, gradual tanner, yeah? But the problem lies is where it's got free, because this is what happens. So I think I added, yeah, that is a cart. So you go onto it, yep, $29.99, and if you really wanted, you could go ahead and add, I don't know if let's just go and add one and see how it works. Yeah, it might actually be okay. Let's just add that, just for fun. Let's just go, oh, goodness. Right, yeah, if I want to get a mini mitt for a 99p. I mean, I'm sure those would be okay. Wow, even adding this back on, they are really trying to push these products. Doesn't even tell you how much it costs. 3 for 15, I think it is. Okay, so you get here. Now, when you would get your invoice, now I'm not going to go through... I'm not going to go through. No. Just because I don't want to add all this crap in. So what you can see here is the mini mitt. Okay, so we can now distinguish, because when on your invoice, you're going to have an invoice, and if Amazon asks you to proof of purchase, even if you just bought it once, okay, you can see here it has 4 lines, which is fine. You would not have a picture on your invoice, okay, so you got to bear that in mind. Now, here, I think was this. So this is just one. So tan and tone oil, you can basically, okay, fine, that's okay. This one, it doesn't really give you that much of a dedicated sort of title of the product. You can get the mini mitt, you can figure that out. But if you read this is where the issues arise. Like back in stock, coconut water tanning mist. Now that is the only entry that will show up on your invoice. Okay? It will basically just have the price, and it will say 1, I think, or maybe it would, yeah, so maybe it will just have 1, and it will have that literally it will just copy that title across, and that's what you have. Now, if you've now gone onto here and you've basically separated those products, because they are separate products, they're not part of a package, you don't use them in conjunction, they're not really a bundle product as such, because they are bundling the products, but you would just normally buy them separately, yeah? So I think you can also, you know, there are things that you can probably buy like gift sets, yeah? So I would say very similar thing, the opposite of this though. So gift sets, where people are then taking the individual items out and selling them as ones because they found that item as one unit. The same would occur. It would sell as a gift set on the title, and it would say whatever, it would say the brand or the product, but it would not then list the products that came with it. And you wouldn't be able to see a photo. Obviously, if you went on the website and you went on the details, you could see all the data, but Amazon are not going to ever go on the website and look at the breakdown of what's in it, are they? They're going to look at that title and try to match the words or the lists or the units to what you're selling. Now, this comes out as that. Well, now, if you send in the quantities for this, how are they going to know that there's anything else? It doesn't even really tell you, because obviously this picture that picture won't exist, yeah? So it might say 1 unit, and it will look, okay, back in stock, cool. This basically, in your eyes, in my eyes, coconut water tanning mist is now back in stock. and it is a super offer. Well, I don't know what a Italian mist is worth. It could be worth 50 quid. It worth, there's beauty products are worth hundreds of pounds, thousands of pounds. Yeah, just depends on the brand and the make and what it does. So someone, you know what Amazon's like when you ask for things. Like, they very, very rarely know exactly what you mean. It's very hard. Like, every so often you'll have someone know what you're talking about, and most often it will take you a couple of times round for you to actually get your point across, because they just don't understand. We're definitely looking at this. Even if it came to me, how would I be able to prove that these 5 items that you're selling on Amazon, are the items? So if it says this is a fake, if you've got an inauthentic product request on a product, please provide your invoices to prove you actually bought it from Skinny Tan. Because the good thing about it is that you would think, wow, I'm buying these products direct from Skinny Tan. It's not wholesale, but you're buying it direct off the manufacturer. And that's like the most purest source, isn't it? Manufacturer, wholesale, distributor, is that us? Or whatever. I've got how it works now. So you would think, perfect, like the invoice would be from Skinny Tan, it's going to have exactly what I need. In fact, so you're already having like a check in your mind. Check, oh yes, like that's better than buying it off like Superdrug, because it's not actually Superdrugs, right? But no, if you don't think, if you don't take your time to really think about it, you just quickly think, oh yeah, perfect, yeah. But and even me looking at this, there's no way I would know what is contained within this. Yeah, and this even if Amazon wanted to go on and check all these products, like, let's just say they thought, sod it, let's go and have a look on Skinny Tan, yeah? These offers just aren't always there. There's an offer, it will just circulate you. And it might be a month later that you actually have, or 2 months later when you have some, because obviously you've got multiples in stock, it takes time to get them in and sell them and stuff. So you really have to be careful, and that can lead to issues. And it's hard enough, getting the point across to the best of people. Definitely when you've got issues like this. And yeah, you can make a quick buck in terms of you can make some good money by breaking them up, but you have to be aware that if you are going to be doing that, then you're putting yourself at risk. And if it does occur that you can't prove something, then you took that risk. Yeah. So say you've got 50 businesses and Amazon's just like 1%, 1%, and you're happy to make the extra profit at the extra risk because you've got many to fall back on, then fine. But if you're the opposite of that, then obviously you have to be aware that if it did occur, then that's something you've accepted. But obviously some people aren't aware of this, and so for me, as soon as I started to, before my prep service client actually had an issue, I believe that she got the invoices in the end, but I did a test dummy email to see if I could even get some. I just thought I'd try to see if I can get these breakdowns. I basically tried to get a breakdown, but I didn't have any response. Oh, I had one response initially, but then nothing. So it's really interesting sometimes just to test if you believe that, if you've seen in groups certain retailers have had issues or this, that, or I would, for me, I'm rather just try and see and test the company and see if I can get these if I need to. And I decided a long time ago, well, I don't know, maybe whatever it was, to stop selling this. Because I could have continued, and you can. It's up to you. But I just thought I'd bring it to your attention, because a lot of new people probably would just never even really think about that. Like I didn't think about it, and I wouldn't go further even back to look when I very first started. I definitely wouldn't have even would have been nowhere near my thoughts that this could even, well, one, it would even be a problem, or it would even be a problem that could occur down the line. So you just need to be really aware. And also, obviously, like I said, with the bundles, the opposite, where it is a bundle item, like it's literally when you get gift sets for Christmas and that, and you've got 5 items, that's it's possible that they will break it down. I'm saying most companies would not do that. They're just going to sell it as the title of the product. So yeah, anyway, it's just something to be aware of, because if I was giving advice to a new seller, I'd say, well, don't from the beginning, because there's so many products out there, you don't even need to worry. Like, as long as you're ungated and a lot of product, when you're early on, just take your time. When you start getting ungated, yeah, you won't know straight away. Like in grocery, I couldn't ever find any grocery items. But as you start looking into things, and maybe you spend a couple of hours just think, I wonder if I do this, will I find any new items? You just learn and you build it up, and over the months and the years, we actually get a little bit of knowledge and understanding of like how you go about finding these items. So they are there. And obviously things are seasonal as well, so you can, at certain times, you maybe think, I can't, then they like toys, obviously at Christmas, abundant, and then you can go and do that. So you don't really need to worry about trying to find every single item and think, but I just, you just need to take your time, learn the ropes, and it will take time. It will take at least a year to learn everything you really need to know. And this is something that, the earlier you know about these issues, the better, isn't it, of course? So anyway, going to leave it there. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one.